Welcome back, everybody. My name is Keith.
And I'm Dahlia.
And this is Sushi and Popcorn.
And delicious drama.
And glorious body shots. So today we have TXT, Frost. We kind of dabbled into a little bit of TXT over the last couple weeks, but this is another good track. This is a performance video. So this is going to be mostly choreo, but like shots that are very theatrical. You know what I mean? Well, you've seen performance videos before. We did what we do, action figure.
We did a lot.
Magic on the rooftop was a performance video. So yeah. Now, without any further ado, let's get into this.
봄이 와도 없어 뒤에도 온기 창밖에 날카로운 바늘이 더 담아 하얀 숨결 like icy 흔적 없이 거닐렁이 별빛 Stuck in my heart 터진 구멍 왜 이리 쌓인 저 작은 소음 잠식된 영혼 난 hollowed out 또다시 날 부르는 voices I'm in chaos now 이름에 이끌려온 혼란 속나 Really lost my mind Really lost it Hit me up voices 모르겠어 why 내 운명은 what 뭘까 정답 정말 Really lost my mind Really lost it 얼어붙은 내 입술 옆끝에 맴돌아 불러봐도 그 이름 차가운 입에만 낯선 이름의 깃든 운명을 무언가 알 수 없어 이미들 하얗게 맺혀가 결국 옷을 건너길 따라 다다른 끝에 멈춘 sign 날 맞이 오직 찬바람 비추이는 노란색 슬픈 fall 운명에 남아 멈춘 듯한 time 그 속에 I'm dying yeah 내 부르는 voices I'm a chaos now 이름에 이끌려온 혼란 속내 Really lost my mind Really lost it Hit me up voices 모르겠어 why 내 운명은 what 뭘까 정답 정말 Really lost my mind Really lost it 얼어붙은 내 입술 옆끝에 맴돌아 불러봐도 그 이름 차가운 입에만 낯선 이름에 깃든 운명을 무언가 알 수 없어 이미들 하얗게 맺혀가 꿈이 서면 혼란만이 exist 도망쳐도 빠져 불안 깊이 이름 앞에 얼어붙은 의미 Am I ready for this? 얼어붙은 내 입술 옆끝에 맴돌아 불러봐도 그 이름 차가운 입에만 낯선 이름에 깃든 운명을 무언가 알 수 없어 이미들 하얗게 맺혀가
Dig it. Their dance choreography was clean. I loved how they went from color to black and white, from black and white to neon to it. That was awesome. It's crazy because they really, you can't take nothing away from the video. They was on point. The outfits, the coloring,
Like
the
the
dancing.
psycho concept.
Yes, the dancing was just clean. All right, dog. Damn. There's somebody out here revving their car.
I got a Hemi.
Like, all right, we get it.
I'm cool. Midlife crisis.
Yeah, right. All right. So I fucked with the song. It is definitely going in the truck. For however long I have that truck.
It'll go in the next truck.
It'll go in the next truck. But yeah, I fucked with the song. TXT is the shit, so can't take nothing from them. The video effects was
the
dope.
glitch?
Yeah, the glitch. That was dope. But they don't never and then we're not just talking about TXT. We're talking about Stray Kids. We're talking about 17. We're talking about what's the other group that you put me on?
Tease.
Well, yeah, their video effects just phenomenal, clean. Can I get some of those editors? You know what I mean? The dance routine's always tight. And Keith says to me a lot, he's like, yo, you're a dancer. Why don't you talk about, the dances? You know what I mean? And I would feel like a broken record after a certain point. Like, okay, yeah, that was a cool pirouette. Or, yeah, that was a nice, drop. Or that was a nice kick. Or that. It's going to be repetitive. And I really don't feel like sounding like a broken record. When you watch a K-pop video, 9 times out of 10... or 10 out of 10, it's going to be, the dance routines are going to be clean. They're not going to give you, they're not going to put out a video where there's somebody off. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because you can tell they have sat in a studio, in a dance hall, and they have rehearsed, and they have got it locked down, and to the point where it's second nature. You know what I mean? Every movement is precise. You know what I mean? And I remember at one point where I can't remember the video that me and Nick was watching, and it was it was 17, and it was a performance video, and then I was just like, he's off in the back. You know what I mean? And then
It's more surprise than commonplace.
right. And then Nick was like, no, he's not. And he's like, we're going to watch the original video and you're going to see he does it in the original. And lo and behold, he does it in the original video. And I was like, oh, so it's part of the routine. But I was looking, at one point in time, I was looking for somebody to be off or slightly, out of step. No. Everybody, you know what I mean? When they step with a reason, and they step, this is where I'm supposed to be at. Even with mistakes. Now, I believe we took a sneak peek at a performance. It was me and you, and somebody dropped the hat on stage.
That was it the hat or no? We did BTS Run and
No, I'm not talking about the scarf.
Okay.
It was it was like a mashup, and it was basically a tease. It was the boys. It was a bunch of them, and one of them dropped the hat.
Yes.
And he bent down and grabbed it. 9 times out of 10, they usually leave it as is until they come back for that second go round. But I love that he picked it up. Let me not cause a harm to the next dancer. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So, again, I can't sit here and say, you know what I mean? Oh, this is going on with this and this is going on with that. They're all the same. They put that energy out there. You can tell they all work hard. You can tell they mean what they're doing. You know what I mean? And that goes for girl groups as well. You know, them girl groups, I make fun of them. You know what I mean? I do. I don't make fun of them. I'm not a fan. I don't like the cutesy shit. But at the end of the day, I can't bash them because they're working hard. They're doing what they do. You know what I mean? And it was said at another time where somebody said, oh, they're just doing hand movements and that's not dancing. Who the fuck told you that? Who the fuck told you that? Because any part of your body, I don't give a fuck if it's a finger wave.
Finger tutting is a thing.
It really is. So don't sit here and say that's not dancing when, sir, you've never taken a dance class in your life. You've never danced in your life unless it's dancing your ass to a studio or dancing your ass to the store or dancing your ass to your car. No. And that's coming from a dancer. So when I see somebody dancing and they're doing, we can have this debate. Y'all like to bite y'all tongue.
You ain't gonna have it with me.
Y'all like to bite your tongue. No, sir. If I'm so glad I wasn't there for that reaction. What the fuck you just say, dog? That is dancing. Because I know for a fact when I used to go to rehearsals for us, when I was part of the Scanner Boys, when you're tutting and they're telling you to lock your arms into place or to hold your arm this way or to hold your, however they want, they would tell us to stand in positions for like 15, 20 minutes for each pose to make sure that those arms are locked and you're pulling them up at the same time or you're pulling them down at the same time.
And
like,
muscle memory
and their muscle, exactly. So do not sit there and tell me that my pain and struggle was not dancing.
Not just that, but when you're tutting, like sometimes you're working within concepts, which means you're making shapes with your arms.
Right.
Once you move your arms, are still there.
Right.
Even though you can't see them. like if my head is on a rail and I'm moving my head along the rail, whether I move my arm or not, my head is still on that rail.
Right.
So I would, you know what I mean?
Right.
There's a lot of concept to it. And most
so
people
basically, if
just
you're
don't have
saying
the imagination for it.
if you're saying that tutting is not a dance, then you're saying waving is not a dance. You're saying pop locking is not a dance. You're saying ticking is not a dance, and that's all bullshit because they all are dances. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
It was used to help a bullshit argument, and try to help one of his favorite artists win a dance.
Let me tell you something. No, if they did what they were supposed to do and they were all synchronized, then they locked their arms into place or whatever the case. Even if it was a finger, just the regular finger little swirls, I don't give a shit. It's still dancing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's like telling a deaf person they can't hear music, which is bullshit. They don't have to hear it; they can feel it. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. I also liked on this video that their facial expressions.
Oh, they definitely handed up.
Yeah, you know what I mean. They was feeling it, so I fucks with this video. I do. That's all I gotta say. Now talking about him made me wake the fuck up. Like, wait, this nigga about to go tap dance on his ass. What the fuck is you talking about? Tune in next time, y'all. Unless you had something to say, boo.
No. I'm good. Like, I love the song. I thought the video was dope. I love the way it was done. I love the psychotic vibe all the way through. Definitely is consistent and gives off. This was a good job.
Yeah, thank you for putting me on, Keith. This one was cool. It definitely is on the truck. I just was trying to add it, but okay, so I'll do that a little later.
I'll just do that a little later.
I actually like that when he did that right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we out of here. And again, until next time, make sure to hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the top. And make sure to check out the Patreon because we are up and running and open. And if you guys have any questions, make sure to feel free to hit us up. We definitely will reach back out to you. Lately, for the past couple of days, I have not been, and I do apologize, have not been responding as normal.
I've been responding to some.
Yeah, I haven't been in there as much as when we first started, and that's because we're in pre-production now to start filming another movie. And when it comes to budget talks, and it's just it's taking its toll. Plus, just trying to get ready to get this next movie up and running. But like you heard, Keith is in there answering questions or whatever the case may be. So until next time, you guys, it's a cruel world out there. So please, please, please be safe. Peace.